Okay, hello and welcome to the video. The other day, I happened across a video where a Gracie black belt or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt woman was doing a 1 versus 2 challenge against two blue belt Gracie blue belt women, and of course the blue belts overwhelmed and subdued her eventually. But I said, I just said, this is okay, but I've actually beaten two black belts attacking me by a combination of submitting and striking and whatnot. And she sarcastically wrote back that to me, and then I was like, no, that's actually true, and I can teach you how to do it. Because anything went in my black belt test, and part of my black belt test was supposed to be me versus two brown belts. But since they didn't have enough brown belts at the time, so he tested me with other black belts and second-degree black belts, and I beat them. But you're supposed to do a 1 versus 2 handicap against brown belts as part of your black belt test. Well, anyway, I wrote back and told her I can teach you how to do it. I said I can tell you the technique that'll work, and she's like, "That'll never work." And I'm like, "It works. It specifically works." And not only that, but I've actually seen one other person online teaching the technique because he knows that it works, and he's a former MMA champion and trained Brock Lesnar. He's a gentleman who trained. Forgive me, I'm kind of bad with names, but he trained Brock Lesnar and Ken Shamrock and other championship level grapplers of all things. And he told Jesse Encamp on his video that the way to fight multiple attackers is to keep them on a line. And I already knew this because I've done it before. And he said you don't want to go to the ground against multiple attackers. So, which I also already knew, you don't even want to go to the ground against one attacker in a street self-defense situation because there might be 2 or 3 hidden attackers that you don't know about yet. But which is why Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is not a good idea for street self-defense. It's also not a good idea to stick yourself into someone else's self-defense scenario because the 12-time Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt champion in Brazil stuck his nose into a barroom fight and broke it up and stopped the original attacker. And the original attacker, after he let him up, the original attacker went out to his automobile and got a handgun and came back and shot him dead. So, moral of the story is if you do get in a street self-defense situation, don't allow your attacker to escape until the police get there, because they may come back with a gun and gun you down if they didn't already have a gun. But yeah, the audacity of Gracie black belts, like they're like, every time I give my experience and expertise, they accuse me of lying, even though I know good and well what I've done and accomplished. And I have no reason to respect them because they certainly do not respect me. I've been to their dojo and trained there for a year and a half, and I know that they don't teach much of anything that I didn't already know. I'm just thinking about what else I want to say. Maybe I should end the video, because I think I've said what I want to say. All right, thank you for watching. If anybody watches this, but I know only 1 or 2 people are going to end up watching this anyway. Because again, I'm not popular because I stick to the truth, and people don't like that. People like to be fantasized and lied to.